up, everybody? I'm Kwabena. This is Ajua.
This is the Ajua and Kwabena show. And today, we're going to talk about... this is not a laughing matter, but he just said something really crazy before we get started. So, this is the Ajua and Kwabena show, and today we're going to talk about how black folks are treated here in the U.S. versus how they're treated in Africa.
And also, I don't know if y'all realize, you kind of upgrade our little situation, so, you know, the camera quality is a little better. We're trying to do everything right for y'all. But the first thing I want to say is, I know the first time I went to Ghana, which was, last year, 2019? The first thing I noticed was they had the big, you said you didn't see it, but they had the big dancing welcome celebration thing. That. Man, they was out there.
When you were at the airport?
That Friday, yeah.
But you also came in the evening.
Yeah, I came at night. I don't know what time you came.
I came in the early evening.
They welcomed me home. That's all I know. They had a celebration. Like, I didn't see my name specifically, but I know they was cheering for me. They was like, "Hey, welcome home, Kwaba. We miss you. We love you."
This is outside the door.
Outside, as soon as you walk out the airport,
and they were talking to you.
Yeah, they were dancers. They weren't talking to me, but I felt it in my spirit.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify because I thought he had a whole squad there just for him because I know he was coming on an investment tour, and I know I didn't set that up.
Well, there was a group of ladies in the corner that was kind of eyeing me, so they had a little entourage.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the managers.
All right.
But yeah, so like I was saying, I got nothing. I'm just speaking for myself. I got nothing but love when I went my first time.
Right.
When I met the dude that picked me up from the airport, Kwame, the first thing he said when he saw me was, "Welcome home. What took you so long? Like, don't even go back. Stay, kick it."
Did he say?
Yeah, like I'm telling you, it was like on some like everything I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was dope because outside I thought I was gonna fall to the floor. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in Africa. I probably because I was tired as shit. Right. But I came through and they had the people celebrating and they had the bikinis on and all that.
What?
Yeah, it was dope as hell, man.
Any video? Any pictures?
I was too damn tired, and I was looking for the sign because you said Kwame was picking me up.
Right.
Yeah, so I was just like, and then I saw him waving and shouting in the back. But yeah, it was dope as hell. So yeah, I know my first impression was they treated me like I was motherfucking royalty, like I was Mansa Musa coming home or something. So how was yours?
Well, I got there. So my first trip was probably a couple months prior. Well, beginning of 2019. And I had a very different experience. It was all very wonderful.
Okay.
So that same person that met you at the airport was one of the people that I ended up hooking up with that I met on Facebook. That he and I have been talking back and forth for like a month and a half or something on Facebook. So you know how people send you Facebook requests where it goes in like your spam box? You know Facebook has a spam box? Yeah. So most people don't know Facebook has a spam box. So if you go in Messenger, there's like this whole list of messages of people that you don't know, but they send you random messages.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, you're right.
So I answered one of those, and I never answer those. So I answered one of those, and there was this dude named Kwame, and he was from Ghana. And I was researching African countries I wanted to go to. I was watching them other YouTubers, like, what's the other one called? Native Born. Shout out to them.
Yeah, one of my favorite channels.
And that's how I started watching how I was going to transition to Africa, which country I was going to go to figure out what kind of lifestyle I wanted to live when I was there. And I knew because they had kids and it was just relatable to me. Yeah. So I started watching that, and then he used to call me every day at midnight. Because, you know, we work for ourselves. We're entrepreneurs. So we're up at the wee hours in the morning. And it's like a 4 or 5 hour time difference. So at midnight, my phone is ringing, and now I have somebody to talk to. So we built a relationship is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And the relationship...
It's real easy to do that.
Right. Yeah. That's true. And the relationship that we built turned into a whole bunch of other episodes that we're going to have. And a bunch of other stuff. But it helped me. So my experience there...
Who was the driver?
The driver when?
The driver the first time, not Isaac, before Isaac, the driver that was with Kwame.
That was Kwame's, that was George's friend.
You remember his name?
Which name we will not repeat.
So hold on. Shout out to you. We're going to have a behind the scenes episode talking about my life. Yo, Africa is an adventure. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. So it is an adventure, but to answer your question, my first experience was eventful. But it was also really good. Like you said, people were very welcoming, and I think because I was there for a mission. I was on a mission also when I was there. I wasn't there just on vacation. I was there to do business. I already did like 6-8 months of research. I already had these people I identified. I had sent them emails previous. So this was not just on a whim. I got on a plane and went to Africa. And same thing with Kwabena. It wasn't a whim for him. Like, he did his research and figured out.
Research.
So everybody that's watching these videos, just know that it's not like we just decided one day we're just gonna go. No, we were highly intelligent black folks, and I'm probably gonna say that at least one time every episode. We're highly intelligent black people, okay? We are straight Afro-Americans. And we decided that we were gonna explore all the alternatives outside the United States on how to make money. Because I'm an entrepreneur. Kwame has a different experience in corporate America that I can't even see how he survived this long. But that's a whole nother episode in itself.
Be a consultant, so you can work there for 6 months and then just...
Right. So he's also found that aspect of
there's
corporate
loopholes.
America.
Loopholes.
Right, because I can't do a period, but not even 6 minutes. But the point is that we both offer different perspectives, which is why I think this show is good and why I think people will watch it. And shout out to everybody that needs to send somebody over this way, or somebody that wants to go to Africa can come over this way and get some information, because that's really all we're here to provide. So,
shameless plug. Shout out to our sponsors, Super Asasa Fashion Evolution. As you can see, we got the gear right here. Oh, so we are also. This is going to be for sale. You know, you'll see the prices on each pieces as you know look through. So you know, if you want to cop something, you know, click the link below. Cop some gear, help us out. 100% black owned.
Subscribe.
100% black owned.
Yes, and I think we need to tell the story. So as you're subscribing and you're hitting the notification bell and you're liking and you're sharing and you're doing all those things that we want you to do so we can build our followers on all of these different platforms, just remember that all the things that we're talking about led from a basis of us doing our research and figuring out what we can do to make more money as black people on the continent, because that's where all the money is. So even though I'm not a fashion designer or into fashion. Kwame is not a fashion designer into fashion. The opportunities in Africa are endless. So this show is going to feature, I think, our first opportunity to invest something together, which was Super Asasa Fashion Evolution, aka SAFE. So we have a whole So we got a whole Instagram. We got Instagram. We got Facebook. We got all these different things going on. But I want you to make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on this one
and share.
Right.
With all your folks.
Right. Share.
Even the people that you hate.
With your people them. Right. So I think one of the things I wanted to talk about with this particular show is how African Americans are treated specifically in business.
Yeah.
So here is like, should we set up how people can pay us before I just give them free information? Or is it like a later show? I just can't help. Okay, so I'm going to say it. So, damn, I forgot what I was going to say.
When you figure it out, we'll just cut to when you figure it out. So.
No, I was really just gonna say something.
Oh.
But yeah.
I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I want to give it to him, but I don't know if I want to give it to him.
We've decided to one take our shit. Oh, stuff.
Right.
Bleep.
Right. It's so, a two birds. It's a Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie
right there. Right. So I think I'm gonna give it to you. So here's a jewel, people. Just try some stuff. That's the first jewel. Just try some stuff. So in Africa, because you're an American, you can go on the internet, and Google and find somebody's email. What?
Get us in frame. We're out of frame.
We're out of frame.
Director slipping.
Director.
Okay, at least I was in this room, okay?
At least you were in that room. Come on.
Okay.
So one thing I would say about one jewel and one nugget that I will give you is just try something. So go on the internet and Google, find some email addresses, send them an email from a U.S. email address. Dude.
Free game.
Dude.
Free game.
Dude. That's how I did half the stuff. And when I said, the first line should read, I'm an African American. Bingo! All doors are now open. I'm talking about CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, large farms, if you're into health or agriculture or manufacturing, find the biggest companies and tell them and send them an email. Because you know in America, black folks send somebody named Keisha or Davisha like myself.
They ain't gonna respond.
No.
But in Ghana,
tell them about the people we met in Ghana.
They gonna respond.
Tell them about the people we met in Ghana.
So speaking of
most of the people came from an email.
Speaking of how we're treated in business, when I'm a nobody, I'm just just a regular schmegular dude, right? But while I was there, I was in conversations with people who are members of parliament. My first trip,
right?
Telling me about different ways that I could invest in Ghana, telling me about how glad I am that I decided to come all the way from the United States to come check Ghana out, giving me like all types of, hey, if you need help with something, let me know. I kind of give you the hookup. I mean, it's like real love to the point where you go on a business meeting in America and as a white dude, you ain't getting that kind of response. He gonna look at you like, why is this dude here? Like, what do you want? You don't know what going through his mind, but I'm talking about a real, genuine reception. And then she was telling me about how her family's business was set up and how they're making money. And I'm like, yo, if y'all want to make some money, do this. Because we've been doing it and we've been killing it. I'm just like...
Free game.
And that was my first trip.
Free game.
My first visit, my first interaction with somebody on the tour.
Right, so, and that came from an email.
Yeah.
That is the only free game you will get out of me. Because everybody that knows me knows I don't give I don't give no free game. I don't give no favors. So I think, on top of the fact, let's talk about this. So let's talk about black folks and how they're treated in the culture, and just the general culture of people.
Yo.
So I'm sensitive. You know how Erykah Badu say, shout out to Erykah Badu. But you know how Erykah Badu be saying, I'm an artist, I'm sensitive about my ish? Them folks in Ghana is sensitive, and I'm gonna say it. Ghanaians are bipolar, and I'm not playing. I'm not. Look, any African American that's watching this, and my Ghanaian people, I love you. I love y'all. I figured out how to say I love you, and I can't remember how to say it now. But I'm gonna get there. I love you, my Ghanaian people. But y'all are bipolar because you'll be real nice one minute, but let something go left or let something go sideways. It's, oh, you don't care about me? You trying to see me die? What's that? I'm dead to you. That's how you treat people. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what's going on. So this is what I have to say to all African American people. You think Tyrone over here crazy, and you think Karen over here is crazy? Take your behind over to Ghana and cross somebody the wrong way. So that's the point. The point I'm making in saying that is there is a difference between how we're treated here and how we're treated over there. But the root cause of what that difference is the most important when you're here. Yeah. Over there, there is no such thing as a root cause because you're in a foreign land.
You just gotta figure it out.
Well, you gotta figure it out, but it's not supposed to be foreign. So it's really contradictory at the same time.
Over here is racism.
Right.
Yeah. Over there is just it's new. We gotta figure it out and all that stuff.
But it kind of is racist. But it's not racist because we're all the same race. But it's, what would you call that? Nationalism or something? I'm smart.
See, I didn't experience anything like that.
So nobody called you no Bruni. Nobody thought you was not Ghanaian. And
I was asking Kwame. I was asking Abayinga, everybody who was, and I'll say specifically, if I don't speak, would you know I'm not Ghanaian?
I like to run my mouth.
Yeah. So you know I'm quiet anyway. So
right.
Other than
right.
But if you're angry at what Ajua just said, send her an email and also leave a comment. Send her an email at ajuasaidthat@gmail.com. Okay. A long angry email.
And while y'all playing, he gonna set up a damn email that said Ajua said that. That's probably you know what? We should pick a comment every week to shout out that somebody said something negative about me.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good video. Cause we just gonna give the people what they want. Y'all like mess and y'all want to see some more crazy stuff. Cause I know I like to see, what's that late night show with the white guy that
Tony?
That is that his name? The one that reads nasty emails or something about himself? Who's that guy? Whoever that guy is, I like you. That's all I can say. I don't know who that guy is. But at the end of the day, I think the difference between black people here and how we're treated and over there also has to do with not only the political climate, because you already know I'm going to go there, but outside of that is the actual climate, actually. So, like, people here in the U.S., in the North, they have a little bit more abrupt, abrasive attitudes. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Where are you from? New York? New York.
Very true, yeah.
People in the South, they take a little bit more to the chin.
It took me a long time to get used to being in the South.
Right. But when you go to places like, and that's how also the interaction that people have with you, right? Mm-hmm. That are here. So people in New York are stereotyped as generally just nasty, non-friendly people.
Very true.
And people in the South are typically stereotyped as dumb, slow, backwards, Southern people. Mm-hmm. So, and I don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so those are not my opinions. Disclaimer.
Ajua said that at gmail.com.
That inbox
will be popping.
Oh my God.
Now I
We
gotta
just
make it, because I was
started
just BSing. Now I gotta actually make it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You ended up making it anyway. We just started this. This is ridiculous. Okay, so as I was saying, and you can also reply to I should have said that at gmail.com. But as I was saying, you figure out what I was gonna say. I was already see you done messed it up. I was talking, and he does that sometimes.
You was talking about
So you weren't even listening.
Somebody-
That's a sign, because I knew what I was talking about. I was testing him. See, black man, this is your other problem. Because we're gonna go ahead and go there. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen.
I got
Because
asthma.
if y'all, did he say he
That's
said
I got
that he
asthma.
got?
Yeah, I got
Asthma?
a medical condition. See, thank you. Thank you. See,
So what does that have to do with if you was listening to me or not?
it makes sense to her.
Oh my God. That is Victoria in the background. Come here, Victoria. Come here, Victoria. So we can get you on camera real quick so you can have your little cameo. So Victoria is one of two Nigerian twins. Come on, Victoria. Have a seat for a second while we close out this show. And maybe we have Victoria do like the last 30-second closeout of the show.
Alright.
And she can come from behind the camera or something. Okay, Victoria, say hi to the people.
Hi.
So this is Victoria Lee, and what's your YouTube?
My YouTube is.
Don't be shy, girl. Come on, what's your YouTube? See, she does all these flips and all this other stuff. So we want to show you that Victoria Lee here, who is going to give your YouTube and her IG and her Facebook and her Twitter and her No, we're not gonna do that one. Right? See, she back there laughing behind, but we want to show that children are my children are the reason that I do this. Kwamina is doing this for the same overall general concept of helping our people in general. So we want to make sure that you like,
subscribe, and
Notification
Don't
bell.
act like you don't know. She says this all the time when she's doing her TikTok and all of that. And then every time she uses my phone, she make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channel and go to my YouTube. And if you go to my Facebook page, there is video of Victoria at 3 and 4 and 5 years old doing these things. So at the end of the day, I'm not embarrassed. You're embarrassed now? See? You want to come on camera though. Victoria is the director. We want to show our young people that you can do anything in the front of the camera, behind the camera. You can be part of the next generation of what it looks like for development in Africa. Victoria is Nigerian American. So we're moving back to Ghana, not only be on the motherland, but be closer to our family. So all of you are our family. We want all of you to go to your family. And is that what that is? Bam. Bam. We want all of you to go to get your family and come watch our show. This is the Ajwa Kwamina Show.